Hello there. My name is Dr. James Whitmore. I'm 75 years old, and I'm the head of the geriatric division at Rosewood Medical Center. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a geriatrician? Let me explain. A geriatrician is a doctor who specializes in the health and well-being of older adults. We focus on everything that comes with aging: physical changes, emotional struggles, memory, sleep, mobility, and more. But more than anything, we look at how aging affects your life as a whole: your body, your mind, and your spirit. It's not just about treating disease. It's about helping people live fully, even as they grow older. Over the years, I've had the honor of walking alongside thousands of patients in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And I want to tell you something I've learned from all of them. Aging is not a curse. Aging is a privilege. And there's a certain kind of beauty, an inner strength, that shines through the people who age gracefully. Today, I want to talk about the 7 signs that show someone is aging gracefully after 60. These signs aren't about youth or perfection. They're about character. Let's begin. The first sign is being able to learn new things. Let me tell you about Henry. He was 79 years old when I met him, a retired machinist, the kind of man who'd worked with his hands all his life. He'd never touched a computer before. But when his grandson moved away, Henry decided to do something brave. He bought a laptop. He signed up for free tech lessons at the public library. He started learning how to email, then how to video call. At first, he was all thumbs. He'd shout at the screen, "Can you hear me? Am I muted again?" But he kept going. By month 3, he was teaching other seniors how to use Zoom. If you're over 60 and still willing to learn something new, even if it frustrates you, even if it takes longer than it used to, then you are aging gracefully. Because staying curious keeps your brain alive. It keeps your spirit moving forward. The second sign is being able to laugh, even through the pain. I'll never forget Alice. She was 84 years old. She had perfectly curled white hair and wore pearls every day, even with the hospital gown. She had just lost her husband. Her daughter lived overseas. She was in and out of the hospital, but Alice still laughed. She'd tell stories about her husband snoring so loudly the dog would leave the bed. She made jokes about how I always forgot my reading glasses. Her laughter wasn't shallow, it was full of heart. It didn't mean she wasn't grieving, it meant she was healing. If you can still laugh, even when life has hurt you, if you can find joy in small things, that's grace. That's strength. That's the kind of aging that lifts not just you, but everyone around you. The third sign is knowing when to ask for help. Frank was 88, a proud Korean War veteran, tough as nails, didn't like showing weakness. But when he moved into assisted living, he surprised me. He said, "Dr. James, asking for help was the bravest thing I ever did." He let his daughter help him prepare meals. He allowed a nurse to walk with him down the hallway. And one afternoon, he cried in front of me, then wiped his eyes and said, "That felt good." If you're willing to admit you need support, if you can accept help with dignity, that's not weakness. That's wisdom. That's a kind of courage that only comes with age. The fourth sign is caring about other people's stories. Louise was 91. She was in the hospital for months, but she never stopped asking questions, not about herself, but about everyone else. She'd ask the janitor, "How's your mother doing?" She knew the names of the nurse's children. She remembered the receptionist's birthday. Even in her pain, she saw other people. She made them feel seen. If you still take time to listen, if you still care about someone else's day, their life, their struggle, that's aging with grace. Because love and empathy are signs of a heart that never grows old. Now, if any of these signs have spoken to you, if you've seen even one of them in yourself or someone you love, then I'd like to ask a small favor. Please click the like button. It helps this message reach more people. Subscribe to our channel if you'd like to hear more stories like this one, and share this video with someone special, someone who's aging beautifully and might not even realize it. All right, let's continue. The fifth sign is having a sense of purpose. Josephine was 93 years old. She lived alone in a quiet cottage with a garden full of flowers. Every morning she would water her roses, feed the birds, sweep the porch. I asked her once, "Why do you still do all this?" She smiled and said, "Because the birds need someone, and the flowers wouldn't bloom without me." It wasn't about praise. It wasn't about being useful to others in a big way. It was about having a reason to wake up. If you have something or someone that gives your life meaning, even if it's small, even if it's just a tomato plant or a crossword puzzle, that's aging with intention. Purpose doesn't retire. It simply changes shape. The sixth sign is being comfortable in your own skin. Raymond was 85. Bald as can be, wore loud patterned shirts and suspenders every day. He once told me, "God only made a few perfect heads. The rest he covered with hair." Raymond didn't try to look younger. He didn't care about wrinkles or age spots. He owned every year he'd lived. He wore them like medals. If you no longer feel the need to apologize for your age, if you're at peace with who you are, inside and out, then you are aging gracefully. Because real beauty isn't something that fades, it's something that deepens. The seventh sign is still being able to love deeply. Some people think love weakens with age, but I've seen 90-year-olds hold hands like teenagers. I've seen widows talk to framed photos, smile at old letters, or cry softly at a song from the radio. I've seen grandparents laid up from a simple hug. If your heart still opens, if you still love with feeling, if tears still come and you let them fall, then age has not dulled you. It has made you more tender, more human, more alive. Let me leave you with this. Aging gracefully isn't about staying young. It's about staying open. Open to laughter, open to learning, open to asking for help, open to caring and listening and loving again and again. If you've seen even one of these signs in yourself, I hope you feel proud. You are aging with strength, with warmth, with grace. And if you haven't yet, that's okay too. It's never too late to start. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you found comfort or truth in these words, please click like and subscribe to our channel. And share this video with someone special, someone who's aging beautifully and might not even realize it. Until next time, take care of your body, keep feeding your mind, and most of all, stay open in your heart. This is Dr. James, wishing you peace, purpose, and joy in the next chapter of your life. Because aging isn't the end, it's the next beautiful beginning.